Yeah! Welcome everybody to the One Shot News Podcast. I'm your host, the Hardcore Icon, Bryan Scott here. With your co-host, the King of Bryan! Jojo, how you doing?
I'm doing good brother. How about you?
No, I'm doing pretty good. We're just vibing, just chilling, getting ready to talk about some AEW.
Yes, sir, man. And what a show it was tonight. What'd you think?
Bro, I thought it was some damn good fucking shit. Nigel McGuinness is returning to professional wrestling.
Bro, he walked right up to Christopher Daniels. He was like, I need to talk to the boss. Where's he at? The dude's like, we're on live TV. What are you doing? And he's like, this is going to be good, though. I need to talk to him. And then now we know, bro. It's Nigel and Bryan. Like, this is going to be good. Grand Slam.
This is going to be a damn good match. If you have never seen Nigel McGuinness wrestle in Ring of Honor, do yourself a favor and go and look back at some classic moments. He's got some matches against Bryan under his belt in Ring of Honor, and they're fucking bangers.
This is going to be good.
Like, and Joe, I have never popped, bro, for a non-WWE star to return to wrestling. I have never probably popped that loud in my life.
For real, bro. Honestly, there was a lot of good stuff to this show tonight. We started off with Moxley and his promo video on the...
No, I don't like how AEW started. In 10 minutes, Joe, there was 3 segments, back to back to back.
Yeah, I get what you mean. Personally, I enjoyed the Moxley video that he said. And then Christian Cage being on my TV was great.
The Christian Cage promo was funny as fuck, bro.
Talk about Father of the Year. Talk about him.
I wish I had my phone with me because he quoted something where I wanted to quote him word for word, and I had texted it to my fiance because she was watching at the time, and I had told her, I said, I found it funny as hell when he said, if you thought being suffocated by a bag was going to hurt, you don't know what I'm going to do to you. And then he said that, here's where it was. And you know, your wife Bree should be the one with CTE because she wouldn't have to remember your failure as a champion.
Damn, man. See, Christian Cage is just so damn. Can we say that this is the greatest Christian we've ever seen?
Bro, absolutely. As a Christian myself, you know, he's a very great Christian.
Seriously though, man, he's been killing it. He told that crowd too, like, shut up, like it's not Luchasaurus, it's Kill Switch, you idiots. Get it right.
And bro, I thought that was funny as hell, but that crowd was chanting Luchasaurus.
It's Kill Switch, everyone. Let's get it straight. Luchasaurus is a good name, but...
Now, the best part of the show was Chris Jericho getting his TV time. No. And, bro, he demanded that Orange Cassidy gave him his $7,000 because of what that fucking piece of shit Orange did. That criminal ruined Chris Jericho's jacket. All right. And so now, all these years later, all right, this is bigger than Roman Reigns getting his revenge on Seth. This is how big this is, bro. You thought WrestleMania 40 was something? Wait till Chris Jericho gets his hands on this piece of shit.
You don't gotta wait. Next week.
$7,000. And he ruined his car.
Good. I'm glad on that because honestly, that was the best part of the whole segment. I don't care. He wrestled in the orange juice shirt or his little jacket. He literally wrestled.
Bro, it wasn't an orange juice shirt. It was his $7,000.
Nobody cares.
It was ruined by oranges. I care.
You're all right. You're one person.
Chris Jericho is a legend of professional wrestling sports entertainment. All right, and he deserves to be respected as the icon of the business that he is. All
Chris
right,
is a goat, but this wasn't good. This was crap.
He is the master of the learning tree. All right, he's got a black belt in sports entertainment. All right, don't you ever disrespect the learning tree, Joseph.
I love Big Bill, but that's about it.
Joe, Chris Jericho wrestles in front of hundreds of thousands of people. You've wrestled for inside an independent ring. All right, y'all are two different people. All right,
we go. I didn't say nothing about me.
We respect Chris Jericho. All right, most of these AEW jabronis will never have the career that Chris Jericho has had. All right, he beat Stone Cold and The Rock on the same night to become the WWF Undisputed Champion. All right, bro. Chris Jericho is that damn good.
Is he great? Yes, he is. He's legendary. He really is. But this shit he's doing with the tree branches, I don't care. This shit is awful. Get it.
The tree branches. It's the learning tree.
They're a bunch of freaking branches. I don't care.
Well, if you think about it, the redwood would be the tree itself. And then you have the bad apple, which is the fruit of the learning tree.
This is awful.
And then you have Chris Jericho, who is like the gardener. You know what I mean? He waters.
See, I'm honest. Nurtures. I call out bull crap. I love Chris Jericho, but this is bullcrap. This sucks.
Joe, this is not bullcrap. This was damn good. It was the best part of the entire show.
I am not invested with Orange and Chris Jericho.
Now, Joe, let me tell you about the most fucked up part of the show. Excalibur on a commentary says, we're going to take a tribute in a moment of silence for those who were who passed away on 9/11 23 years ago in the World Trade Center attacks. Not even a second goes by, and Mariah May's music comes out, bro. And I understand she's a heel, but bro, 9/11, you're really going to fucking disrespect over 3,000 people that died on 9/11, bro.
I see what you mean. I do. I don't know why she would have showed up at that moment. I really don't. But and she is a heel. That's the only thing I could say.
No, heel or not, bro. There is some shit you don't fucking do.
Yeah, I know. I agree with you.
And if I'm Tony Khan, bro, who's talking about, business is good right now. Yeah, we're gonna be on TBS and TNT for years to come, and then you go and do some shit like this.
Yeah, I agree. It was fucked up. I wouldn't have done that. I wouldn't have had her come out exactly at that moment. But yeah.
Oh shit! We already got a boat. My bad. I did not catch all the comments till just this moment. A boatloads happened, but no, Joe. Please continue.
I wouldn't have done that. Like you said. Other than that, I honestly, personally didn't enjoy Chris Jericho's stuff. But like everything else on this show, I honestly thought was good. Like Darby and Moxley's promo, that was awesome. Very good stuff. Moxley wants his title shot.
Oh, absolutely, bro. And he is going to get his title shot, bro, because I don't see Darby beating him.
He said Darby's not ready, and honestly,
he's not.
I love Darby, but I agree. But, like, I still want to see Darby win the world title. Like, Darby was like, are you dreaming again?
That was funny. But no, bro, Darby is not going to win the world title. Not yet.
Mox is going to take his shot from him, I know. Most likely.
And because, Joe, this is where Triple H would pull out the golden shovel. All right? And that golden shovel is long. All right? And it is hard and it is ready to be whacked.
Speaking, though, of Mariah, she calls out Mina. She says she misses her Mina. And don't we all?
Oh, Jesus, Joe. I knew this was, when I said long, hard, and whacked, the first thing you thought was Mina Shirakawa.
Come home, Mina. That's what Mariah said.
Joe wants that booty. And, hey, brothers, God bless you both in Jesus' name. God bless you, brother. How are you doing?
Amen.
And AEW is an F. I only like Ricochet versus Sammy. The rest was horrible.
Show, personally.
Now, Ricochet versus Sammy was really damn good. But, bro, how do you have an F show when you have the master of the learning tree, Chris Jericho, on your TV? Bro, you're starting to sound like Joe. And you know, I understand Joe's a passionate wrestling fan, but I believe in sports entertainment because sports entertainment makes money. All right?
Sammy doing a backflip hurting his ankle was stupid. Can I just be honest? Good match, but him doing a backflip off that freaking
Joe, it's AEW style wrestling. You got to expect something stupid to happen.
Yeah, I know, but it's like, let's not do stuff like that. Like, they even talked about his ankle being screwed up, so it's like, I don't know why he had to do that. I get it. You're crazy, Sammy, but...
Now you hurt yourself, and you just came back.
Yeah. Like,
hey, brothers, happy Wednesday. God bless you. Oh, wait, I already read that one. Sorry.
Mania.
And AEW is an F. The only good thing on the show was Ricochet versus Sammy. That's it. Now, oh, come on, bro. You got to love Chris Jericho. And Leo Rush versus Jack Perry was boring. No, it was not.
Yeah, it was not boring. That was a really good match.
That was a damn good match.
Scapegoat.
Now, I don't even like Jack Perry. But where the hell? Oh, bro. What?
Boring.
I don't even like Jack Perry, bro. And that was a good match. And the Chris Jericho, Jordan, bro.
The trios was crap. I don't care about it.
Chris Jericho's match was a fucking banger after banger.
No.
All right. And,
I keep it real, man. And this just.
Joe, y'all keep it fake as a Kardashian's ass.
No.
I'm going to read through the rest of this comment here, but I'm already a little bit ticked off about this Chris Jericho thing. All right, now, Adam Hangman Page and Jeff Jarrett. All right, bro, Jeff Jarrett made his return. Holy shit.
Hangman, bro.
Jeff Jarrett backstage was boring. Now, I don't believe this was boring. Hangman Adam Page goes on a fucking promo saying, anyone who tried to get in my way, all right, who tried to get in the way of me and Swerve, I'm going to kill you. And then Jeff Jarrett.
He sees Dark Order.
And they said, we don't even know you. And which they don't, because this man, they didn't know, bro. They did not know this evil, sadistic Hangman Adam Page. And Jeff Jarrett saying, bruh, you're losing yourself. You need to pull your shit together. And then Hangman was like, fuck you, daddy. And then he beat his ass.
He mentioned something about, you said something about my wife, and you're going to pay for that. And then that's when Hangman's like, Bob, and started beating the shit out of him. This is the Hangman I love, bro. But it's all because of one man. Swerve. It's all on him.
And what up? It's been a minute. How are you doing, little fettuccine 68? Not much. Just got home from work not too long ago. Got to watch all of Dynamite. And now we're sitting here vibing with y'all.
Jordan. What?
What?
It wasn't even the main event. How are you going to say it's boring? We didn't see it yet. What the?
I think he's talking about the promo.
But even then, that wasn't boring. You want to see boring? Watch Chris Jericho talk.
Oh, boring. Fuck you. Bro, Chris Jericho is legendary.
He is, but I'm not. I'm sorry. But this was not boring. Seriously, what?
And the best Christian ever was WWF Attitude Era.
I still think Christian right now is doing like legendary stuff.
So tag team Edge and Christian was protected by, well, Edge and TLC matches that were bangers. All right, but this Christian doesn't have that because his body can't do those TLC matches, and he don't have. He kind of does, but doesn't have Edge. All right,
he's got his own self. That's all he needs.
And I think where Christian has always been a main event player, you go back and watch his shit from like 2004, 2005, he should have been the guy, bro.
Yeah, I agree. He's doing great work right now, and he told Bryan he's going to win that world title one way or another, but he's going to fail.
Bro, the show was horrible.
How?
Joe, I'm being honest when I'm asking how. And, like, normally, like, we'll fuck on AEW when it sucks, bro. but this was not bad.
Yeah, like I personally enjoyed a lot of this stuff besides Jericho and
Now,
then
the one thing that I hated was that we had like 3, 4 promos in fucking 10 minutes of the show first starting. Like one segment, sure. But bro, promo after promo after promo after promo. Come the fuck on, bro.
yeah, and
Now,
I don't see how Darby and
now
Jack
don't get me
Perry.
wrong. I love me a good promo. But at the same time, I don't want to see 3 of them in a row. You got to space them out so they feel important. Like, bro, you don't, when you're making a sandwich, you don't just do bread, bread, bread. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You do bread, meat, cheese, maybe a little bit of mayo, maybe a little bit of lettuce, tomato. All right. And all I'm saying, bro, is you add on to that bitch. All right. Before you put the next piece of bread.
Yeah, I agree. I just don't know how a lot of this was boring, but
It's okay. I'm trying to figure it out too. And I was 12 years old. I remember everything that happened on that day. My auntie passed away on the same day. I was only 12. I'm so sorry, brother. I was a newborn on 9/11. I would have been just under a year old. And
it was
when and my mom has told me when it happened, we were in the living room. She was watching Days of Our Life, pregnant with my sister. I was sitting on the floor playing with some cars. Her show got interrupted to show what had happened that day. And so, I grew up with it like most kids today, to where, it's a history lesson, you know what I mean, Joe, when you're going for a history class and
yeah.
you're hearing about it. I'll be honest with you. So, Joe, you ever put on a VR headset?
No.
Okay, I have one in my room. It's called the Oculus Quest 2. There's a documentary called Surviving 9/11. The girl in the video, she was a 9/11 survivor who the rubble crashed on her when the towers fell. She was under the rubble for 27 hours. And you're living her story. So you watched the planes get hit as if you were standing in New York City at the time thereof. And it felt so real. Like I was
this is a game?
No, this is a documentary on the Oculus.
No, but like you're watching it like.
Yeah, so imagine a headset, Joe, that you put on your head.
I think I know what you're talking about.
And there's like a little screen here.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about actually, but I've never seen that.
But yeah, it's a documentary called Surviving 9/11. And I was high as shit when I put it on. But, bro, when you're watching the planes hit the towers and then you're watching the rubble on top of you because you're buried in the rubble before being pulled out by a firefighter, like, bro, that I will admit, I may have not been in New York that day, but I have a respect to everyone, who had to go through that, because it was trauma. Even for those who survived, it was very traumatic. And those who passed away that are no longer with us, I hope they have found peace and that their souls are at rest. Because, bro, the slogan, never forget. That's not a joke, bro. We will never forget what happened on 9/11. And the only reason that I'm going this depth in detail with it is not because of what today is. It's because AEW disrespected the remembrance of 9/11 when they said, we're going to take a moment, and then not even a split second later, Mariah May's music hits.
Yeah, I don't know why they would do that. Like, they should have just saved her for like 5 minutes and then did that, or not, like, that was not good. Like, I get she's a heel and all, but that wasn't right.
Exactly. And, and I'm not shitting on AEW for the show. The show was fine. It's what they did. And when AEW claims to be a company that's morally sound, that, they're, I guess, I wouldn't say woke, but, that's kind of one way to look at it, and that they care about these sensitive topics, and that, but it sounds like they don't. Just like, I'm sorry, AEW claims to be a safe wrestling company, that they're quote unquote the safest company. I don't
Look at
believe
Will
it.
Ospreay. He just landed on his head. Did you see that power bomb he got?
Oh yeah, where it looked like he damn near died.
Yeah, like
Mm-hmm.
what do you got? What are you doing? Like, why do we got to see stuff like that? That's the stuff I don't want to see. That's
Bro,
scary.
it's the same thing with the suffocation, Bryan. It's the chair shots to the head, and no, it's not just the one with Swerve. Look at what happened to Cody with the chairman, and they actually split his head open with the hard part of the chair. You
Yeah.
know, it's proven, bro. We seen Chris Benoit's brain after he passed away, regardless of what you think of him. He was 40 years old with the brain of an 80-year-old with Alzheimer's and advanced dementia. He had took so much trauma to the head that a large part of his brain was dry blood cells that had burst open from concussions. And I want you to think about that. Wrestling doubled his mental wear and tear. Well, he is 40 with the brain of an 80-year-old. Do we really need to have, and I'm sorry to say this, but do we need to have more Chris Benoit's for wrestling to become safer? And I'm not saying, we got to keep it completely PG. But when it comes to chair shots to the head, don't fucking do them.
The only reason I said the Hangman one made sense was because it was the feud and it didn't really bother me, but I wouldn't do them often, truthfully.
And I named Cody and Swerve, right? And those
Yeah.
are few and far between. But you know what's not so few and far between?
What?
Jack Perry and Swerve.
Yeah.
That was another one. Linked up to the steel cage.
Yeah.
Bah!
Yeah, there were. I thought it was Mark Briscoe, or no, it was Darby that did it to Jack Perry. He lit him on fire too.
Yeah. But that one was kind of cool though. I'm not gonna lie. But
I enjoyed it.
And I don't care, even their glass spots, I think they're fucking retarded. I think using a real center block, and excuse me for that word, but I think it's fucking stupid. Bro, you don't have to hurt yourself. You don't have to try to die on national TV. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you don't have to.
I do.
Now, big shows, you know what I mean, are one thing. If you're going to go all out, make it a pay-per-view, fine, whatever. But on your week-to-week TV, you do not have to kill yourself every single week.
I agree.
Do you know why they're doing this?
Because they're trying to get interest into AEW, I'm guessing, or something.
Damn right. To them, we can't get viewers. Let's go ahead and fucking kill ourselves.
I just need good stories. That's all. Good stories. That's all. And they're delivering most for.
And I know, GCW. You know why I'll never have a TV deal?
Because they're too hardcore in a way.
Exactly. And it's, this generation's a little bit softer. But it's because we've had Chris Benoit's. We've seen what CTE and concussions have done in the NFL. You know what I mean? This shit is no fucking joke. And I don't know about you, but I want to see wrestlers being able to go home, be free, be happy, their bodies not be disintegrating on them. And when you look at WWE, they just talked about getting rid of live events. They've been doing 300 events a year. If you're a full-time wrestler, 300 events a year.
That's horrible.
And no wonder we got so many guys fucking having to retire, having to go and get surgery. Could you imagine
that stuff, bro?
Imagine wrestling 30 minutes a night, 300 times a year.
House shows are so pointless. They mean nothing. If it's not Raw, if it's not SmackDown, if it's not NXT, if it's not pay-per-views, don't do it.
Exactly. And that's so to me,
point.
I like WWE's approach. This year they did 300. All right. Next year they're going to try to do 250. All right. Now the year following that, they're going to have it down to less than 200 events.
I should just stop all of it. I get it's money, but it's like in the same way, it's like your stars are getting hurt because you're making them wrestle more and more and more and more.
Joe, if you're working 300 events a year, and I tell you that give it a little bit, but in 2 years, you'll be working 100 less dates a year, but still getting paid multi-millions of dollars.
I see what you mean. I
Like, do you want to know something that I found interesting?
What?
Even the wrestlers who aren't shit on the main roster make $250,000 a year.
Damn.
Yep. So even if you're not like on the main event level, you're still getting paid pretty damn good.
That's good though, because a lot of them get their asses beat up, so it's good.
And bros, Leo Rush sucks. I love Chris Jericho, but his group is horrible.
Leo doesn't suck.
Bro, the learning tree is awesome. And bro, you got the Redwood, the Bad Apple, Bryan Keith. And then you got the legend himself, Chris Jericho. What more could you want? That is like your ice cream, your sprinkles, and your cherry on top.
I'm sorry, bro. Not a fan of Chris Jericho's group.
Now, Leo Rush, all right? Leo Rush is really good in the ring. He ruined his legacy because he was a crybaby. All right.
He wants to retire a lot.
Because I hurt. I go home. Oh, I'm not making money. I come back. Bro.
Just stay in the company or don't wrestle. That's all I'm going to say. And so far he's staying, but the match was fine, bro. I enjoyed Jack Perry and Roosh. Freaking Leo Rush.
Oh, me too. And I do like Christian on AEW too and WWF. Bro, Christian always
on AEW is legend. Legend.
And thank you, my brothers. I remember WWF SmackDown was talking about September 11th. I remember that episode. Oh, yes, sir, with Vince and The Rock and everyone on the stage, and Vince gave that heartfelt speech after 9/11.
I just seen that pop up.
You want to know something interesting about that event? That was the first, because you remember, they shut down football games, basketball games, and all that shit at the time. WWE SmackDown was the first large crowd gathering live event to happen after 9/11.
Yeah. It was loud, though, too. Like, that place...
USA!
I was only 3, so I don't think I was watching, but who knows? I might have been.
Bro, I'm not even going to lie. That's the kind of shit that when you think about it, tried and true in your heart, that's the kind of stuff that, you hear Hulk Hogan is real American, and you just start going, yeah, brother. Like, I don't know. Like, it's kind of, oftentimes, bro, I'll be honest, I've even been that person to say, oh, I hate this country, but ultimately, at the end of the day, you're proud to be an American. And we are the one country that everybody hates, but no one wants to leave. We're like that chick at the office. All right? And bros, cartoon movies and music, the signs of the future going to happen. It's really wicked, and AEW was disrespectful. They went overboard. Now, yes, sir. And I understand what you're saying for sure. And Jordan, that is a conversation that I would love to get into at some point. It would take me very, very too long tonight, just because we're on a shorter time limit today. But Revelations is unfolding, and there's no doubt about that. Like, if I break out a character and I speak from the heart for a moment, as well as I did with 9/11. The signs that are in Matthew chapter 24, everything that Revelations and even somewhat of the book of Enoch talks about is coming to pass, bro, and you can watch it unfold in front of you. So I just tell you to hang on to Jesus Christ, bro. Keep your faith in him. and you will overcome to the end. And how's everything going with you? I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing, brother?
Doing good, doing good.
And the Hogan twins got a big pop for them hating Hulk Hogan. Bro, that's what I'm saying. The guys that look like Hulk Hogan in those pink and blue tights, they get over as hell, but everybody's like, boo, boo Hulk Hogan, boo. But yet you get somebody who looks just like him, acts just like him, and they're like, yeah, bro, we're mean and Jack, brother. All right? Then that's when everybody's like, yeah!
Oh my gosh.
No, Joe, you know who also got a big pop in this match? Maximum Male Model.
Oh my gosh.
Did you hear that, bro? Did you hear that?
Bunch of jobbers, and you got the Outrunners getting a pop too. A bunch of jobbers. You're cheering jobbers. No wonder that crowd was small tonight. Literally.
And when MXM and the Hogan twins were wrestling each other, bro, that place was literally loud as hell.
Oh my gosh. I don't care about the Outrunners. I don't care about the models. You could have put the House of Black in there, but you put these guys, jobbers.
And Big Cass is the best part of the learning tree, but he said he wants Enzo in AEW.
Yes,
I want Enzo in AEW.
I've seen that. I want this group back. These two, Enzo and Cass, please. Enzo
but bro,
and Big Bill.
We love the Redwood, and forget Enzo, bro. Chris Jericho has propelled his career to new heights.
No.
And
sorry.
Brandon, you're funny. I'm loving it. Thank you, brother.
Chris Jericho needs
and
to.
Leo Rush was cool in WWE at 205. He was because Leo Rush is really fucking good. Leo Rush, he's his own biggest problem. I love Leo Rush. I love watching him perform. I've got to talk to him. He's a damn good guy. I just feel as far as wrestling goes, and this truly, I say from the heart with no disrespect or malice, he's sabotaged his own career.
Yeah, if he would just stop retiring and stay in, neither get in or get out. It's that simple.
Exactly. And it's no problem, my brothers. And God is good. Amen.
Amen. I'm going to take a hit for that.
Yes, sir. And I'm blessed. God is good. Amen, brother. And like I said, bro, because you got us in the right frame of mind, bro, Jesus first above all. And I will tell you this hit will be for you, brother. And because it's that love, man. I tell you all the time, Jordan, you're blessed to be a blessing. But you truly do touch our hearts, bro. And you get me, I play, I'll be honest with you. Play a character when we're on here. So, I may not come across as the person behind the scene, but, I do it in a way because it's all a part of the business, and that's why you will see him acting like the heel, me the babyface, me the heel, him the babyface, depending. But from the heart, when you get to talking about God, bro, I can't be a character. I can't, because when you get to talking about God, you're touching my heart, bro, and you're touching something that's a very big part of my heart. And so, like, I got to say, Jordan, I don't like to break like this. I didn't think I ever would, but thank you, because that one, like, bro, you ain't even really got into detail. It's just me reflecting on God in my heart. But you got me smiling, and you got me really thinking right now, so thank you, bro.
Amen. You ready, brother?
Amen. Yes, sir, brother. And here we go. Oh, you're taking a bullhead, aren't you?
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, you're going to smoke before me then, because I got the real man shit right here.
Oh, okay.
All right.
You tell that to your Chris Jericho.
No, I will, because that's a legend, bro.
He has some crap going on right now.
Oh, and Devin, you met Hulk Hogan today? Like, bro, that is awesome. Well, let me tell you something, brother. Devin met the Hulkster dude, but I didn't meet Biggie Cheeks.
This is what I gotta say to that.
Joe,
That's
you
the Hulk Hogan.
Remember when you met Hulk Hogan?
No.
Here, I'll tell you. I'll fill y'all in on what happened. Joe was just a little Hulkster dude. All right, he went up in the Boy Scouts with his world title. All right, and after he left from meeting Hulk Hogan, who was so good to him and so respectful to him, Joe went home singing the, I'm a real American, and and this is where we get Joe now.
I respect his legacy, but what he did to me that day, dissing me, bullshit.
All right, see, and I'm saying from my own personal experience, Hulk Hogan was very nice. And Devin, see, I've never met Hulk Hogan. My grandmother, back in the 80s, she valeted him, and she got a few autographs for valeting him. That's the closest to an interaction my family's ever had with Hulk Hogan. Joe, you happen to have a very fucked up interaction with Hulk Hogan, and him dissing you as a child, especially when you're the only child in the Boy Scouts with a world title on. That's
showing that I'm the one that cares the most out of all these marks. But all right, let's just diss me. He looked at me, but it's whatever. I don't care.
I mean, maybe he was running out of time, bro.
No, he straight up just got up and left. Like, he looked right at me and left. Seen I was a mark and was like, you know what?
Damn, he treated you like a prom night dumpster baby.
Ugh, Hulk. I respect his legacy, but I don't respect him as a person. But that's just that.
But I'm still happy that Devin got to meet Hulk Hogan today. Because, bro, I'm not even going to lie. Do you want to you know how people in the 80s, you see them going, hurrah, over Hulk Hogan? You know the one time that made me do that?
When?
It was a little bit ago at the Republican National Convention, bro.
Oh, my gosh.
Listen to me.
I'm not trying to have this on here, Brandon.
Bro, I'm not going to get into politics. Just listen to me. Donald Trump had just been shot in the ear. All right, and he waved his fist up in the air like The Rock for some reason after being shot. All right, and then Hulk Hogan goes on the Republican National Convention and says, well, let me tell you something, brother. I knew I had to come up here when they shot my hero, Donald Trump, dude. And then he goes, and he starts talking about, let Trumpomania run wild, brother. And he rips his shirt. And it's a Trumpomania shirt, bro. And you hear that whole crowd, USA, USA, USA. And I was just like, bro, that is Hulk Hogan. I don't know how to explain that, but that Hulk Hogan energy, bro, whatever you want to call it. That one moment when he rips the shirt and he's talking about what they did to his hero, like, bro.
Yeah, like I said, I'm not trying to talk about this. This is about pro wrestling and not Hulk Hogan.
Well, if you think about it, it's two Pro Wrestling Hall of Famers.
Yeah, well, like I said, this is politics and other stuff that I don't need on this show. Seriously, this is.
I pay for the show. And Leo Rush, after tonight, went into his 80th retirement. Probably. And God bless us. Yes, sir. And thank you for everything, my brothers. Y'all are my real friends, my real brothers and family in Jesus' name. Thank you, brother. And you are too. We appreciate you. You've been with us since the beginning. Jordan, we really do appreciate you, bro. Thank you. And I'm saying this from my own personal experience. Hulk Hogan is very nice. And bro, like I said, I've never met the man. Ain't never met him, ain't never talked to him. That one moment was what it was. And I popped like an 80s child for Hulk Hogan. But there's no doubt Hulk Hogan's not the best person in the world. In fact, he still lies to this day about certain events that happened in pro wrestling history, like wrestling 400 days a year, or wrestling Brock Lesnar in 2012, which was Joe's favorite match on Monday Night Raw. Hulk Hogan was wearing a green shirt and a green hat, and when Brock Lesnar returned, Hulk Hogan got attacked, brother. And who could ever forget, Joe? I know you remember this. You've seen all the Wembley Stadium shows. When he wrestled in front of Wembley Stadium in front of 90,000 people. You remember he was at AEW, All In, yeah.
You hear the crickets?
Yeah, they're all the fans chanting for Goldberg.
Must be just Jordan. Let's just be real. I don't know anybody else that's cheering Goldberg.
Hey, Gunther.
Except Gunther, I guess.
Yeah, bro, he looked at fucking Bret Hart. You're my second favorite wrestler. But how could I forget to tell you about my first favorite wrestler? Bill Goldberg.
I knew he was going to say it. I knew it right.
But, bro, Gunther, like, I will say this, Joe, you were right about Gunther. I thought he would fail. He has been very, very great as a champion, bro.
He's great. I love Gunther.
And then I agree, bro. I think he's gonna be something for real. If they keep him in the momentum that they have him in, Joe, he very much will be a Hall of Famer, if not a WrestleMania main eventer. Because he's had the best matches, I think. If you look at pay-per-views and shit, he's had the best matches out of anybody in WWE in the last year.
I agree.
And I found it disrespectful how AEW wanted to mention a moment of silence for the attacks, and then Mariah May came out like 2 seconds after. Bro, I don't want to get back into it because I'll get upset all over again. But that was probably the most disrespectful thing AEW's ever done. Like that and the CM Punk leaking the footage thing. But that is the worst thing I can say AEW's ever done.
Yeah, I agree. They shouldn't have done that at all. That was wrong. Goldberg took over.
That's true. That's true. Though.
I wasn't watching, so I can't say shit. I don't.
Where were you in 1998, Joe?
I just got born.
Oh, you were just born?
Yeah.
Oh, so you never seen Billy G?
No, thank the Lord and everything that saved me from not seeing his career.
Were you watching in 2003?
That was 1 year of him, and it was awful. You had the fans chanting for him, and I'm over here like...
Do you remember 2016 and 2019?
I try to forget, but you're going to keep remembering to put it in my head.
I just want to say 2 words. Kevin and Owens.
Getting away from Goldberg. I don't want to talk about Goldberg.
All right, one last thing, though. You have to admit, the Survivor Series match, not the WrestleMania one, the Survivor Series match that he had against Brock Lesnar, that was pretty good.
It was a second.
It was a good second.
Bro, take your hits. Oh my gosh. I'm getting off that shit. I'm talking about the main event that had Kyle Fletcher and Will Ospreay winning the main event. What did you think about that? You know what? You're dying, so you know what? I'm going to talk about it.
Fuck.
Good main event. Just didn't care for the outrunners. Didn't care for the models. Would have put other teams in, but FTR and the Young Vets started brawling with each other, so they weren't involved either. I wanted the Acclaimed, but Will Ospreay with that freaking blade at the ending was clean, bro. I really, really loved it. Like, he freaking elbowed this man. I forgot who it was, but he elbowed one of them, and that's when Fletcher got the win. 1, 2, 3. And they
what?
Yeah.
Joe, I got tears in my eye.
I see that.
Oh, good Lord. Oh. Joe.
Bro, Grand Slam is packed. I'm excited 2 weeks.
Which match are you most excited for?
Nigel and Bryan for sure.
Dude, that's gonna be a fucking banger. That has to. I already know that's gonna be the main event, probably.
It has to. Like he basically called him an American coward at the end.
Now, question for you, brother: is that for the title?
No, I don't believe. I believe it said 1-on-1 because I wouldn't put a world title match. Like Nigel just wants an opportunity to be the best. He doesn't want the title. That's how I see it.
Well, if Nigel was still good as he used to be, this is going to be a banger.
I'm excited, bro.
I'm going to be straight up honest with you. I know Nigel McGuinness has been out the game for some time. I don't know how much time. So I wonder, now we've seen Edge come back. We've seen, a few guys come back, Christian even, and they still look just as good as they did before, Bryan even. I don't know if Nigel was in that category, but this match is going to show.
I agree, bro. Hangman looked so damn good today, bro. Like I'm excited where he's going next. Like he was beating the shit out of people.
He's still after revenge, and he's still thinking about Hangman. I would have thought that the match being over with Hangman with Swerve. After winning that match via knockout, you would think it'd be done. He has nothing to prove, nothing to get.
Like, he's lost it, bro. He's lost his marbles, bro. He wants to beat up anybody that got in his way with Swerve. And Jeff Jarrett tried to step up, and he got knocked the hell out.
Bro, who do you think all got in the way of Hangman and Swerve? Samoa Joe.
Samoa Joe did. Who else? Did MJ? I don't think MJF did. No. Joe was for sure.
I can't think of anybody.
Prince Nana. What if he goes after Prince Nana?
Oh,
that's Swerve's boy, but Swerve could stay away for a couple months. And
not Prince Nana, bro.
I love him too, but it's a heelish way, bro. What if he did? He kidnapped him or something.
Oh, bro. No.
I'm just giving them ideas,
You can't do that, bro.
Why?
I don't want to get
shows that get kidnapped. That I see people getting kidnapped. What's the deal?
Joe, why? Like, why does it gotta be Prince Nana, bro?
Because
it's the coolest part. He's like the coolest part of Swerve's intros.
He is. I agree. He is. He's great, but it's something going.
He kept both of those guys from dying.
Yeah, no.
Under a steel cage.
It sucks, but it would be awesome, bro. Hangman blew the man's house up. What's worse than he could do? I don't know. I don't know if the feud's over because Hangman just doesn't seem like he's over it, bro. He was ticked off.
Like, the only person that I can say I think I know we'll get a match out of is probably Jarrett and Samoa Joe, but I can't name you anyone else that got in the way of that feud.
Me either. But, like, I still don't understand, like honestly, what did you think about Jack Perry and Lio Rush, and then what did you think about Sammy and Ricochet? Because those are the two single matches that I thought were really good.
Sammy and Ricochet was a banger. They're like, bro, Ricochet and AEW. Can I be honest with you, Joe? You've said, like, man, you got to watch him in NXT or outside of WWE. He's really good. He's really good. He's really good. You've said it for years, and I've always thought you were a liar.
Are you seeing it?
And I'm seeing it, and you were right. You were right.
That's what I thought. Ricochet is a star. Is he world champion material? I don't know. We'll have to see. But the only thing I didn't like was Sammy doing a backflip off the freaking top of the tunnel. I don't know why he has to do all that stuff. Like, just, you don't have, like, I don't know why they wrestle to the top of the entrance either. Stay in the ring. Like, that was just.
Now, I mean, if you're gonna make it count, sure, but you know what I mean. Like, but don't make. Like, for example, if you did a power bomb through probably about 4 tables, that's, the tables are going to break your fall. And so it's going to be a safe way of making a big spot look great. But to do that moonsault, and you're just either landing on him or the floor, like, bro, what do you think's going to happen?
Yeah, I don't know why we gotta do spots like that. If it's a hardcore match or something like that, fine. But this was just a normal match. Stay in the ring, do your flips off the outside, but don't go all the way to the stage.
I think what it is, this was his first match back. He's trying to
now
get
he's
it
hurt,
right.
supposedly in a way.
He's trying to get his shit on. And I don't think the crowd receives that because rather than it being a good wrestling match, it's becoming a spot fest.
And then he's just getting hurt because they even said it, his ankle. So it's like, let's save him and not let him get hurt. Even if he asks for it, I don't need to see him flip off everything.
Fair. And I'm still
in a normal match.
And I'm still laughing over Gunther saying, Brett, I love you, but my personal favorite is none other than Bill Goldberg. Now, that's Joe's favorite Hall of Famer, Joe, I can tell you now, if there was anyone he wanted to be like in life, it was Billy G. Like, bro, tell the people how you're willing to shave your hair so you can be bald, just like Goldberg.
I'll be like my real hero, the Rattlesnake, Stone Cold.
Oh, Steve Austin. What?
That's a legend, not Bill Goldberg.
Like, Joe, let me ask you this. Who is your personal favorite, and I'm talking of all of time in history, bro. Who is your personal favorite wrestler of all time? Better yet, who got you into business? Now I think about it. Because, for me, it was Shawn, and I'll tell you, Shawn's the greatest. But I don't know. Yeah, who got you into wrestling, and who's your favorite of all time?
Like favorite wrestler?
Yeah.
Benoit, to be honest, or Stone Cold. Those are my two tops. Wet wrestler, Benoit for sure. Stone Cold is just the character. He's good in the ring, but it's like his character was just so iconic.
Oh, okay. So, if you're going to say favorite entertainer and favorite wrestler, it'd be Benoit and Stone Cold.
Yeah, those are my two guys. Everyone else I enjoyed too. Taker, Triple H, Shawn, Jericho, Eddie. Loved Eddie Guerrero.
Who made you a fan of wrestling?
CM Punk.
Being
honest, he got me the most. I was a fan, but I started falling more into it around that time, which was 2006. And now,
okay, so he had just debuted in the company.
I didn't watch his Ring of Honor stuff. I didn't even know about Ring of Honor, truthfully. So
you must have seen him in ECW.
Yeah, that was where I watched him from, and then he was just my favorite. Favorite.
Bro, for me, I've said it multiple times, but Shawn Michaels, I don't know, bro. I always wanted to be just like him as a kid. And so for me, Shawn's the greatest sports entertainer of all time. And as far as professional wrestling goes, the sport itself, you said it. I don't think there's none other than Chris Benoit. And to me, he is the perfect professional wrestler.
Yes, sir. He is. Things happen, and it's fucked. But his wrestling matches, all that, legendary.
Oh yeah, if we ignore the last weekend of his life, you know what I mean, and just I know it's hard to put aside, but if we can put it aside for just a moment and look at his career,
legendary,
one of the greatest. And I know what happened can never truly be forgiven. I think we all understand that. However, I can't deny all his accomplishments, and I can't deny what his in-ring ability meant to me as a fan, especially as a little kid. So that's one where it's always a tough spot. Like the only part of Benoit's career I cannot watch is the last year of his life, 2007. You'll never ever see me watch one of those matches. But 2006 backwards, I'll watch any match you want to put on.
We'll never forget about his greatest moment, which I truly believe is WrestleMania 20, when he's holding the World Championship and he's up there with his best friend and they're just celebrating. That's probably the greatest Mania moment ever.
That's my favorite Mania of all time. But bro, my stuff's about to die. I don't mean to cut it short, but do you have anything else, good brother?
Solid show tonight. I really enjoyed it, other than Jericho and them disrespecting the 9/11 stuff. Other than that, this was a good episode.
Absolutely. Absolutely, bro. And I think that this is the kind of, now, the 9/11 stuff was really shitty, but if you look at the wrestling and the promos, this is the kind of stuff that AEW needs to be doing. But no doubt, bro, that 9/11 thing was not cool.
Yeah, and the Jericho stuff, I'm just being straight up. I don't care.
Can I ask why you're not a fan of it?
It's just not good to me. I don't. Hi guys, I'm not a fan of it. Jericho,
bro,
this is the least best stuff.
I sent you the video, right? Where when he came on the TV, and he said, "Hi guys," I said, "Hi."
So bad. I love Chris, I really do, but this ain't good, bro. The best part of the whole thing is Big Bill. I can't wait for him to turn on Jericho and join up with Enzo Amore. That's what we need.
That would be phenomenal. I won't deny that. But bro, I feel like when the learning tree is over, that's when you'll be like, bro, that's some really good shit.
It will be some great shit, bro. I'm going to put a party. We're going to have a celebration when it's over.
Oh, Jesus. But with that said, please leave a like.